Did you know that you can make your money work for you 24 hours a day, even while you sleep? It's not magic, it's not luck, and it's definitely not a secret reserved for the rich. It's the power of compound interest, a tool so powerful that Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. If you don't know how it works, you're missing out on one of the greatest opportunities to build wealth. Today, I'm going to teach you how you can use compound interest to make money with money. And you don't need to be a millionaire to start. Ready to discover the secret? Let's go. Compound interest is one of the most powerful "what is compound interest?" and misunderstood financial ideas. Unlike simple interest, where you only earn interest on your initial investment, compound interest allows you to earn interest on your interest. It's as if every dollar you invest starts working for you, and then those new dollars generated bring in more profit. Let's think about a basic example. Suppose you invest $1,000 at an interest rate of 10% per year. After the first year, you have $1,100. If you don't withdraw that money, in the second year, the 10% interest rate will be applied to $1,100, not just the original $1,000. That leaves you with $1,210. Although the differences at the beginning seem small, over time the growth becomes exponential. Think about this. If you keep that investment for 30 years and keep reinvesting the earnings, the end result would not just be triple your initial investment, it would be almost 18 times more. That's what compound interest does. Transform time and discipline into wealth. But for it to really work, you need to give it time. This is where the magic of the time factor comes in. Time is the best friend of compound interest. The time factor, the key to compound interest. The more time you give it to work, the greater the results. And the amazing thing is that you don't need to be rich to start taking advantage of it. You just need to start early. Imagine two people, Laura and Marcos. Laura starts investing $100 a month at age 20 and does so for 10 years, investing a total of $12,000. Marcos starts investing the same amount, but at age 30 and continues until 60, investing $36,000. Who has more money in the end? Despite having invested less, Laura ends up with a much larger amount than Marcos because she started 10 years earlier. Her money had more time to grow. This is called the opportunity cost of time. Every year you don't invest is a year of lost growth, a year you can't get back. That's why the best decision you can make today is to start, even with a small amount. Time can be your most powerful ally or your greatest enemy, so why not take advantage of it? To use compound interest to your advantage, you need to put your money in the right vehicles. Where to invest to take advantage of compound interest? Here are some accessible and effective options. High-yield savings accounts. Although these accounts offer lower interest rates, they can be a good starting point. However, if you really want to maximize compound interest, you need to consider higher-yielding options. Index funds and ETFs. These tools are popular because they diversify your investment. Funds like the S&P 500 have delivered an average annual return of 8 to 10% throughout history. Dividend investments. Buy shares in companies that pay dividends and reinvest those earnings. Not only does this give you passive income, but it also boosts compound growth. For example, if you invest $5,000 in an index fund that offers 8% per year after 30 years without investing a single additional dollar, you will have more than $50,000. This is the power of compound interest in action. One of the biggest mistakes is withdrawing your earnings too soon. Common mistakes when using compound interest. Compound interest builds with time, and when you interrupt the process, you are sacrificing the biggest benefit. Long-term exponential growth. Another mistake is to hold debts with compound interest against you, such as credit cards. In this case, banks are the ones that benefit from compound interest, not you. If you have a debt with a 20% annual rate, every day you don't pay it, it grows at an alarming rate. Key tip: before investing, pay off your high interest rate debts. This will maximize your resources and allow you to build wealth instead of paying it off. Now that you know what to avoid, here are specific strategies to multiply your results. Strategies to maximize compound interest. Always reinvest your earnings. Every time your investments generate interest or dividends, be sure to reinvest them instead of spending them. This is the essence of compound interest. Be consistent. Don't try to time the market. Invest a fixed amount every month, regardless of whether prices go up or down. This is called dollar cost averaging and reduces the risk of investing all your money at a bad time. Automate your investments. Schedule automatic transfers to invest a portion of your salary each month. This way you won't depend on willpower. Be patient. The results of compound interest take time. Avoid the temptation to withdraw your earnings before you reach your long-term goals. These strategies will not only help you build wealth, but they will teach you financial discipline, a fundamental value for economic success. How to calculate compound interest. Calculating your potential earnings will motivate you to be consistent. Here is a basic formula. A equals sign P, 1 plus R, T, where A is the final amount, P is the initial investment, R is the annual interest rate, T is the time in years. If you prefer something simpler, use an online compound interest calculator. You just need to enter your initial investment, the interest rate, and the time, and you will get a projection of the growth of your money. The power of compound interest. Warren Buffett is one of the greatest examples of the power of compound interest. He started investing at age 11, and today his fortune exceeds $100 billion. The key was not only his ability to invest, but his patience to let compound interest work for more than 70 years. You don't need to be Buffett to benefit. You just need time, discipline, and the will to start now. So what are you going to do with this information? Let's close with a key message. Compound interest is a simple yet powerful tool that can change your financial life. It doesn't matter how much you earn today. The important thing is to get started. As Einstein said, he who understands compound interest earns it. He who does not pays it. So are you ready to put your money to work for you? Leave your opinion in the comments. Are you already using compound interest? Where do you plan to invest? And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more content on how to build your financial success. See you in the next video.